Today I'm going to do the sort of get to know you tag. You've been kind enough to subscribe to me, so I'm going to tell you a little bit more about myself. Got my camera placed here, computer, so I can read the questions, and if you want to respond, please do. You don't have to make a video, though that'd be pretty cool. Leave some comments below and ask any other questions that I haven't answered. So let's just get straight to it. So the first question is, are you named after anyone? I'm named after my mother's mother, my grandmother. We don't have the exact same name. It's almost like a rhyme. My first name and my double name, middle name, can't speak today. First name, middle name, come together, and they kind of sound a bit like her name. When was the last time you cried? Last time, I didn't cry, but maybe a couple of days ago I was feeling a little bit homesick. About 2 o'clock in the morning, you know, one of those moments, and feeling a bit sorry for myself, and my eyes might have been a little bit misty. Do I have any kids? No, I do not have any kids. And if you were, like, question number 4 is, if you were another person, would you be friends with yourself? And the answer is, of course I would be, because I'm always being told off for laughing at my own jokes, so then I would have somebody else who would laugh at my jokes and just I'd be like, yeah. But to be honest, I don't care that I laugh at my own jokes, because if you couldn't make yourself laugh but everyone else, that would be a very tragic life. Do I use sarcasm a lot? I only use sarcasm when it's appropriate. I hate people who are too dry and make you feel like, you know, really bad, just because they think it's funny and they get like, it makes them look good. I'll use it where it's appropriate and where the person who I'm saying it to will take it in good humour. So, will you ever bungee jump? I will never bungee jump. I would hate that sensation. I'm pretty afraid of heights. I would do a zip line, but only like from a sitting position. I'm kind of tempted to do that. I would also maybe do a tandem jump out of a plane, but only for like a special occasion. That'd be something I'd like really have to build up to, but it's safe to say I will never bungee jump. My favourite cereal is question number 7. I'm a cereal nut. I'm still trying to navigate my way around Canadian cereals, but in terms of what I could get in the UK, I loved Alpen, I loved Weetabix, and I loved Wheatos. Now, what is the first thing I notice about people? The first thing, like, to be honest, I've never really thought about that. I notice, you know, how tall they are maybe, whether they're male or female, things like that. You know, I'm not somebody who will look straight down at your shoes and go, oh, and judge you by your shoes or anything like that. No, don't worry about that, I don't do that. Now, my eye colour. What is your eye colour? My eye colour is a dark brown. It's very exciting, I know. Scary movies or happy endings? I far prefer a happy ending to a scary movie. I do not watch scary movies. I've seen some. I've seen The Exorcist. I've seen The Ring. I've seen that caving one. Comment below if you remember what it is. It's the one where, yeah, it's like a potholing one. Like, seriously, it was so scary. Didn't like that at all. So I don't watch scary movies. They totally freak me out and I can't sleep for ages. I'm reading a book at the moment that's sort of set around the life of a couple of psychics and like how bitchy the community of psychics is. It's fiction, but every so often there's a bit in the story that's really scary. Like, I'm like, too old to be scared, you know, reading a book. But so definitely happy endings, although I'm not someone who has to watch a happy ending film. I quite like bittersweet films too. So, now, my favourite smells. Well, I quite like the stuff that people paint fences with. You shouldn't stand around sniffing that because it's actually really bad for you. But when you get the occasional whiff of it, that's nice. Like, people's fires, like especially if you're burning peat in, I'm showing, I'm from the north of Scotland, aren't I? But like in the winter when it's really crisp and you can smell the peat, a peat fire, I love that. Yeah, so I love the smell of lavender too. Okay, so summer or winter? Practically summer, romantically winter. I'd have loved to have had a Elizabeth Bennet Pride and Prejudice winter wedding, but I didn't. Okay, computer or television? I would say television, but considering how much time I actually spend on my computer, really it's computer. Now the furthest I've been from home is where I am now. I've recently moved to Vancouver, and it's the furthest I've been from my home. Do I have any special talents? I'm a pretty good knitter. I'm pretty good at drawing. I'm rubbish at painting. You'd think the two go hand in hand, but really I'm just, you know. And my husband, of course, being like that kind of guy, will actually just say, yeah, you're a much better drawer than you are a painter. So that's the sort of skills I guess I have. Where were you born? I was born in the Highlands of Scotland. Yay! Now, what are your hobbies? Well, again, like knitting, drawing, spending far too much time on YouTube. I used to really like mountaineering. I've got a little bit lazy, need to get into that. Like hair and like reading magazines and stuff, like going around IKEA, huh? Do I have any pets? I don't have any pets anymore. Unfortunately, my cat is no longer with us. You know, but she had a good long life, which is, yeah. Favourite movie? Oh, movies for different reasons. If I want like a cheer up, just put on film. It's like Devil Wears Prada, Confessions of a Shopaholic. Sex and the City, the first movie, not the second one. Don't even, like, if I didn't love Sex and the City, I would have walked out from the cinema. For films that are just like very good films, you'd be like The Mission with Jeremy Irons, about Jesuit priests. That sounds a bit random, but it is actually a really good film. Last of the Mohicans, Legends of a Fall, look that up. It's Brad Pitt, Aidan Quinn, mid-late 90s. Fantastic, and it's such a good story. The one with Anthony Hopkins and so like you can tell I quite like films. I also like a film called Shakespeare Walla. It's one of the Merchant Ivory films. I wonder if you can see that there. It's from the 60s and it's got Felicity Kendal and stuff in it, and I'm like a die-hard Felicity Kendal fan. Now, do I have any siblings? Yes, I do. I'm one of 4. I have an older brother, an older sister, and a younger sister. And what do you want to be when you grow up? Well, I am kind of technically grown up now. Well, and I'm experiencing a little bit of a sort of mid-20s crisis with what I'm going to do, because the things I did before in the UK I can't do here because I need to be recertified, and if I want to be recertified it's going to cost me all in all about $22,000, so you're alright. But ideally I'd like to own my own business. I would like to maybe sell some of the things I make, some of the things I knit. But definitely my career, where I'm going to go, is going to be like a bit of a priority for me. So yes, that's everything I've got to say. I've answered all the questions. I hope you're having a lovely day, and if you want to respond and comment and stuff, please do. Catch you later. Bye!